Hello, it's me, Nitro. I've been doing this for 10 years, yet I only have 88 subs, and that's a little bit sad. 9. And today we're back for another installment of Wandering Willows. Oh, it says welcome, Nitro. How nice. And I've forgotten what we did last episode. I seem to have a bit of a head like a sieve these days. But it's not the most mentally taxing game. We'll figure it all out. Yes, loading please, yes. And Art wants something of us. How are you
What's
today?
that? Speak up, I'm old.
So you know, out here we have to make do without a lot of amenities. Oh really? Like what? You think the Professor is the only one that invents stuff? Oh, Art has a few tricks up his sleeve too. I've developed some brilliant plans for seniors. Sorry, a moth just tried to fly into my mouth. Yeah. Okay, fine. As seniors, we need security and comfort that we can count on. Bring me back a pair and you'll see. Superhero tights. We just need one thread. Ah, that's the benefits of hoarding for you. We always have what we need to hand. Now, what colour for Art? We seem to make him green things quite often. With green, like his trousers, is his signature colour. Ah, not a moment too late. The undies are on the outside. Brilliant, right? Why don't you make yourself a pair and see if you like them? I think I'll pass on that, Art. Now Debbie wants something. How's
This
Debbie?
heat will be the death of me, I swear.
Listen, this humidity is really making my hair all frizzy. I am a complete mess today. Here's what I need from you. I need some egg whites and oil to reperm my hair. Gross, I know. Hey, a girl's got to make do out here. Egg from the store, and dig up some oil. Well, we'll buy some eggs first. I wonder whose eggs they are, given that most other creatures on this island seem to dig viable green and pink eggs, I think, don't they? Pet eggs? But the store, ever mysterious. Let's recruit someone else. Who's good at digging? Who can dig us some oil? Droopy. No, yeah, let's go for Droopy. Jeremy Jack wants something. Oh, we might as well.
Dog?
Hey, would you like to play Wizards and Dragons? Well, I'm a little busy. I bet you don't even know what it is. It's where we all dress up like wizards to kill the missing dragons of Melrondor. Kill dragons? Well, it's a board game. Well, it's a board game where we roll dice. But first, you must prove you are worthy. Defeat the wild animals, take their hide, and craft me the robes of Melrondor. I'm sure we could do that, and we just need some thread. But... and paint, and you need oil paint, yes. So it's about time we dug for some oil. Yeah, maybe it's a bit of a double-edged sword finding oil on this island. The moment you find oil, the American military will come and take over the island, which would get these people home probably. A lot of them seem like Americans, but would not be good for the local flora and fauna. What does Droopy likes onions, isn't it? Yes. Oil. Maybe the oil is in the more difficult places around here. Oh yes, and after last week's firework incident with Jeremy Jack, don't we have new land to explore? Yes, I think we might have to get out there soon. Maybe that's where we'll find... yeah, that's where the oil is. In these places that were previously inaccessible. Ah, thank you, Mingo. There's a star over here. Evie missing Gaia. Is that Molly's child? Let's head over and see what she likes. What she wants out of us. because the people of this town seem to rely on me for everything. I guess some powerful clods there to dig up. Oh, there's twins! Oh, I forgot about them. Who are you? I'm Nitro. Is Wally your mom? Yeah, I'm Evie and she's V. She just wanted me to check up on you guys. Oh, tell Mum we'll be right home. No, we won't be. We still need to fix our silk screening machine. Our shirt stretcher broke, so we need some wood copper to repair it. Would you mind? Oh, wood, our old enemy. And another bridge here. And a dialogue box we can't access, but I suppose that will be more land to discover later. There you go, GP. Oranges. Oh, oil. We've struck oil. The remains of a crashed plane. I wonder if it's how everyone else came to the island. Yeah, what's that over there? Could it be some sort of tropical zone? Oh, the clod despawned just as we were going to dig it up. Or the clump, or whatever it was that we were calling them. Ooh, a fur jeep. Like a fur beach, but worse, I suppose. The animals around here are getting weirder and weirder. I suppose our guy needs feeding. Apricot. Oh, didn't like apricots. It's likes yellow food, orange food, and likes red and yellow food. Apple. There we go. Great, now we have enough wood to patch up our shirt stretcher. Okay, time to start silk screening. B, where's the paint? What paint? You know, those jars with coloured liquid in them. Oops, I thought that was dirty water. I poured them out. B, ugh, how could you? Would you mind getting us some materials for paint? I'll show you how to make it when you get back. Oh, we already have the materials. Great. This oil is really sticky and gross. Did you get the dye too? Of course, I'm getting really good at doing what people tell me to do. But all you have to do is combine the dye and oil, stir it a little bit, and voila, you get paint. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, let's make our first shirt. Let's make one with butterflies. B, you're so girly, we are not making a shirt with butterflies. Please? Okay, how about we make a shirt with one butterfly, and we make a shirt with one butterfly, and we make a shirt with a lightning bolt. Yay! Bring us some shirts and paint, and we'll give you a copy of the screen to make our own shirt. Paint. Tank top. We need thread. We need to go all the way back into town. We might as well dig up some more oil around here. Before we go and we really should be stocking up on essentials and like carrying these essentials like threads around with us. Save a lot of walking back and forth. Maybe we could use the teleporter. I'm sure I've got some batteries. Hopefully we'll find some. Who's that? Is that a Murgle or a Murgy? I can't play full screen, so my view isn't the best. It's a Murgy. I can read it. Oh, some peony seeds. Actually, we're not that far from town. We don't really need to teleport, do we? Some wood. Oh, good to stock up on some of our arch nemesis. Another robot, a Zubity. A lot of wool from a thing that does not have any hair. I think we might need to grow some more. Ooh, another Droopy. Thank you for the opal, fellow Droopy. Let's plant some cotton so we have enough. If multiple people are going to be asking us for clothes-related things. Why is cotton growable, but thread comes from the store? You'd think they would have given you a spinning wheel or something to craft some. Perfect. You could start your own line of salon products. Okay. Art wants something again.
Oh, hey.
Hey kiddo, I just need your help. I just cracked a tooth on a pit. Oh my god, Art, are you okay? Of course, I've had these dentures for the past 20 years. So is it time for a new pair? Would you mind bringing me the materials? Well, we already have them. What a fortuitous mission. Wood, paint, copper. These aren't going to be very attractive dentures, are they? Oh, let me just make a new pair here, and I'll be good as new. I wouldn't mind living off these paint fumes while I make my new pair of dentures. But in the meantime, could you make me some soft foods? Apple sauce. Some cream of tomato soup and pumpkin soup. So that means we need to grow some pumpkins. Let's plant some. These guys cost a lot to plant. We might have to. It's good to stock up, but we might have to sell some things. Let's go to the sewing store and stock up on some thread. Yes, we do clearly need some. I'm buying it in twos because I've noticed patterns usually use to a multiplier of 2 in patterns, so yeah. Nicely stocked up now, and we've got loads of space in our bag. What can we sell? I'm stuttering a lot tonight, I'm not sure why. I think it's just another case of having a long day and being a bit tired. We have a lot of use. Wow. Just like a plain white tank top for them to print into. And go back and see the girls. All the... No, we didn't drop it. No, you can't drop items. Good. It's not Minecraft. Oh, we should probably pick the pumpkins while we're here. And we need some other vegetables for broth, don't we? Let's plant some tomatoes and potatoes. We're running a little low on stock on, so let's store up some of them as well. We could probably stand to expand the farm when we could afford it. The star wand. Need some more paint. We need to go back over here. Dig up some oil and give the girls their t-shirt.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Paint as well. Okay, so we need 1 oil. Forgetful. Oh yeah, we used the paint on something else, didn't we? So we did have 1 paint. Do we have any yellow foods? No. Onions, they're a yellow food. Let's try and get some more oil if round here is where oil spawns. Yes. Hey, Nitro, you're back. Oh, it's you. Did you bring the shirt? Sure did. Okay, all you do is slap some paint on the top of the shirt and run the screen over top and squeal. I'm not making the sound. A butterfly, pretty. Okay, we do my lightning bolt shirt next. Here are some patterns to get you started with silk screening. Have fun. We probably could do with accessorizing my unfortunately Ronald McDonald looking character a little bit. We can dig around here for some more oil. Nutmeg. When I was in school cooking class, cut my finger grating a nutmeg, and I wasn't the first person, and nor was I the last, to do it. A lot of our recipes involved nutmeg for some reason, and yeah. One of my brother's friends did that. I don't think it was nutmeg they were grating, it might have been garlic they were grating, and they ended up disguising it, and their blood got in the pasta, so it was a pink sauce pasta dish. So in what should have been white sauce. I hope I've told that story correctly, because I get a telling off if my anecdotes in my videos are perceived as incorrect by my brother. But my anecdotes are never that interesting to begin with, so I think it's time to feed our guy again. We can have an apple for being a good cat dog evolution looking type guy. I think we're too far away from this guy. Ooh, 3 opals. That's gonna make us some money, or be useful to make the skill collars. I still don't know how to take the skill collars off though. So they may be permanent, and maybe we should start being more thoughtful on who we affix them to. Red food. So we need cherry there. I think we need to either find some more onions or be more careful from what we feed our little guy. really stocking up on wood. It's one of those items that as soon as you need it, it seems to become inexplicably rare out of nowhere. It's kind of weird. It's like wood. Wood is my arch nemesis in this series. Was there a robot to disappear up here somewhere? Yes. Ah, I like these funny little robot guys. Getting a lot of loot from him. I missed an opal up there. Whoops. Oh, some apples, good. We could do some more of them. Since Droopy likes them so much. There you go, Droopy. A nice apple. Oh, a lot of wood. Oh, we should keep that nice and stocked up for future tasks. And some nice oil. So we could probably make Jeremy Jack's hat. What colours should a wizard hat be? It's a shame we don't have really good dark blue, but yeah, this colour blue with a nice accent yellow. That will suit him nicely. And some paint for his wand. Oh, his wand really is just a painted stick. Let's make his stick in the same colours. Wait, we need 2 paint. Wow. Blue and yellow. His wizard gear is now in complementary colours. Let's just gather up some stuff around here. Ooh, a recipe. Wheat ale. By wheat ale, do they just mean beer? Yeah, I think they do. I think while you can probably get away with saying ale in a children's game because it sort of sounds whimsical. I think if you're calling it beer or maybe lager, I think you're going a step too far. It's like the cultural differences between the UK and the US in regards to cider. In the UK, cider is explicitly an alcoholic drink, while in the US, my understanding is that it's just like somehow sort of fancy apple juice, and not necessarily alcoholic. Which when I was a kid, made that My Little Pony episode where Applejack made cider an interesting viewing experience for the British youth. There are a lot of weird little things like that. That where us in the UK, we have a lot of in common with the Americans, but just those little key differences. see if we can get back to town. Yes, we're not far from town. Did we leave crops growing? Yes. Hang on. Let's get out of the way of the farm. GP prefers red food. Let's have some tomatoes on the back burner for feeding GP when we have GP around. But since I do like to keep my pets in rotation, I'm not sure how often that will be. Oh. And we need milk as well from the
You
cooking
want
shop.
to see my dentures?
Sorry, Art, for bothering you. What else do we need for the? Oh, did we use up all our tomatoes making the broth there? I think we did. I think it might be time to expand the farm, but we can make both things now. Yeah, let's just talk to Art. Ah, friendship leveled up. Okay, open wide for your food. Don't treat me like a baby. I'm a grown senior. Now give me my soft food. Okay. Just a bit of an oddball there, that Art Gunderson. A bit concerning that he's doing his own dentistry while he's stranded on an island, but... Okay, let's sell some stuff to recoup those costs. How much does oil sell for? 50 willoughbys. Ooh. A lot of yeast for some reason. A lot of dye for some reason. Yes, that's recouped the costs. And now we have a 3x3 square. Let's just have some crops on the back burner. For future missions and for feeding our little animal friends. Let's go and deliver his Dungeons and Dragons supplies, or whatever non-copyright name they had. Is it Wizards and Dragons? Let's deliver his nerdy things. Yes. Oh, doesn't he look fetching in his little hat? Here's your loot, JJ. You will address me as High Wizard J-Dog, the baddest wand-wielding homie in the hood. Here, don your garb, apprentice, and we shall begin. Oh, look at the time. I gotta go. You want something else now?
Alright, who wants to play Wizards and Dragons?
Have you seen the plane wreck down south? Yes, we had seen it. Mysterious as it is. That's the plane Debbie and Heather arrived in. Has anyone ever thought about using the radio for help? Well, not really, but the cockpit door is jammed anyway. You'll need a ton of explosives to blow that thing open. I'm all out of materials, but I am an expert in blowing stuff up. Oh boy, don't we know it. Well, we'll need sulfur, charcoal, and potassium nitrate. Sound like pretty dangerous chemicals. I think Jeremy Jack's a kid, isn't he? He still has homework. I don't think he should be playing around with these things. Jeremy Jack needs an adult. He needs to be put in deserted island social services care. I have a feeling these explosive materials... Ooh, honey bread. These explosive materials are going to be in quite tough lumps. So you might have to go back to the more exclusive areas up here. I think the professor wants something, but... And, oh yeah, we need to tell Molly her kids are still alive. That's probably important. But I suppose when you live on a deserted island, you need to be a community. You need to be helpful and tell people their kids haven't been mauled by wild animals or poisoned or fallen off a cliff or anything like that.
How are you doing?
How are my girls doing? Are they hungry? I bet they need food. Tell you what, could you bring them some breakfast? They always skip it. Well, Evie always does, but Bea is usually pretty good about it. Can you bring them some pancakes and orange juice? Oh, Evie likes maple syrup on hers, and Bea likes honey. Pancakes and orange juice. And make two pancakes. We've got the maple syrup and the wheat. Okay. I have to go back to town and grow some more wheat, just so we have a pretty renewable supply. Let's see if our guide does like... Tomatoes are really going to be quite close to the bottom, aren't they? Yes. Yes, Doopy does like tomatoes. Right, so back to the farm we go for some more wheat. We do have enough, but I want to keep stocked up and on top of things. I think all the stuff we put there, yes, is all grown in nicely, so we can harvest all this. You know, this game really is quite a slow, relaxing game. I remember playing hours of this game when I was a kid. Back when it first came out, I don't think I ever completed it, but I did a replay in like 2019 or so, and I played it to completion. Unfortunately, I have forgotten a lot of details in the game since that time. Well, maybe that is fortunately, because it's all nice and fresh for me, and for you too. But I don't suppose anyone watching this has perhaps played an obscure 2012 Big Fish game. Oh, whoops, did I accidentally plant something? Oh, misclicks. I accidentally planted something. What did I accidentally plant? A tomato plant? Just plant some stuff here. Just so we're making good use of the land. Pancakes. How do we make them? We need eggs and butter from the cooking shop. Ooh. More butter we need. No, more eggs. Not milk, eggs. Ugh. I'm misclicking. Okay, let's take everything grown. Yeah, we'll pick our stuff and then take the girls their pancakes and orange juice. Oh, that's a very American breakfast. You can tell that's an American game. We rarely have pancakes in my family, and when they do, they're an evening time thing. So like, what? If it's not pancake day, it's me that's making them, and me mostly that's enjoying them. But every pancake day, we say, "Oh, pancakes are great. We should have them more often," and then my parents never do. Your mum wants to make sure you guys are eating breakfast. Oh boy, pancakes. Mum always thinks we're hungry. She doesn't realise we can take care of ourselves. I mean, we're 16 for God's sakes. Alright. Well, I suppose when you live on an island, you have to take care of yourself. Unless you've got muggins like me, looking after you, filling your every whim. I have a feeling these explosive items aren't going to be new items we're regularly going to find. I think they're going to be like the dinosaur teeth we found for the professor earlier. Sort of exclusive items for one task only. The episode to start with the weird dinosaur thing. That last episode or the episode before? But what we've done so far is all just starting to blend together just a little bit. You know, I wish our character could walk a little bit faster. That would be useful. Get some charcoal to go. And Jeremy Jack can Jeremy Jack can blow something up. Okay, let's go and speak to Jeremy Jack. That's JJ. That perennial scamp Jeremy Jack. Ooh. So it's getting quite late, I'm getting a bit sleepy. I've got into the rhythm of doing YouTube before bed, which means sometimes I'm not particularly intelligible. Okay, let's just mix this up and throw it in a rocket. I'm not so sure about your aiming skills. Nothing gets better without practice. Oh dear. Wow. Yeah, maybe... that was right on the money. Did we damage the radio? No, but all I hear is static. There must be no one in range. That'll still be vital on the way home when someone's in range. Radio. Well, I would have thought that firework explosion would have destroyed any components of use within the hull of that plane. Electronics famously don't like being blown up. Go and see what the professor wants now. We've paid enough attention to the twins this episode. Let's finally see what the professor wants out of us. Our next milestone somehow involves the UFO. That's not ominous at all.
There was something I was thinking, but now I just can't remember.
Want to help with a major biological experiment? Why not? What could possibly go wrong, right? That's the spirit. We are going to clone and bring the Willows back to life. However, I wasn't able to retrieve his entire DNA sequence from the fossil. I'm going to have to fill in the blanks, as it were. Fetch me some eggshell by Charming, so we can get DNA scrapings from his descendants. Animal eggshells. Okay, this is... Oh, there's gonna be some sort of Jurassic Park shenanigans going on. I don't foresee this going very well. Let's fuse you with tomato. There you go. I feed our guys way more than necessary, but I like to keep them happy. It's how, like in my Pokemon Omicron series, I I go to the Pokemon Center way more than strictly necessary. Like, I bet it's quite boring for my viewers. Missed an emerald, didn't want to do that. Have we maxed out Droopy's climb stat? So climb stat maxes out at 23 feet. Interesting to know. Ooh, a sheriff's jacket. That's pretty cool. We can make one. Let's make one for ourselves using the same colour scheme as we did for Jeremy Jack's wizard hat. Yeah, we're the sheriff of this town now. Looks just as dumb as all of our other clothes, but it's something new to look at, isn't it? Something that makes us look just a little bit less Ronald McDonald. Eggshell, yes. So this guy, Bububs, was one of the Willow Crystal's descendants. I don't expect this game really to be scientifically accurate about anything, so we'll just nod our heads and go along with it. I have an apple. It's very Droopy's diet a little bit. I wonder if this guy will drop. Nope, good. They wouldn't be so egregious as to have a robot drop eggshells. Although a robot already did drop an egg, and that's how we got our pet Zeep Zop. Oh, the creature names in this game are so funny. Wood, we're really stocking out now. Hopefully we won't be caught short without any wood in the time future. In the time future, oh, I'm so tired. In the time coming, this is what happens when I make insomnia episodes. My brain just mashes words together. It's kind of embarrassing that I upload these, but I still do. They can't be more embarrassing than, yes, a robot dropped eggshell. They can't be that more embarrassing than the time in like 2017 where I tried to be a nostalgia critic clone. More about that in my anniversary video. But those videos are long gone. These videos might be long gone one day, depending on what my future employers may say about them. So enjoy them while you can. Let's find some more guys to charm. Can we fit between this small gap? Nope. Can't get up there to the top of the world. Another beatbox. A dig boost collar. Interesting. I feel bad a little bit for Torzil, our initial pet, who has very low stats and is thus relegated to this game's equivalent for PC bots, probably forever, unless we spend a whole episode in future training him and not doing any quests, which might be a bit boring for you, which it might get even less used than my normal Wandering Willow videos do. Maybe these will be long-term performers. Yeah, maybe they'll pick up views over time. Because they sure aren't performing in the short term. Go on then, let's charm this robot to see if he is descended from dinosaurs. Yes, he is. Do we have more eggshells than what we need? We wanted 6, so we have 8. Maybe they'll sell for some money. Or maybe they are items we'll need in the upcoming crafting recipes. Anyway, let's not stall for too long. Let's go and see him and see what he wants. And we're at 46 minutes now. Wow, time does seem to fly when you're playing Wandering Willows. I bet it doesn't fly if you're watching this. I bet these videos are an unrelenting, awful slog for you viewers. That's what my time watch analytics seem to say. Excellent, time to get some DNA. You need something else now, don't you? My, you're a sharp one. Now, I need an opal to focus my DNA splicing later. Oh, we already have plenty of those. What a fine opal. Oh, the splicing I'll do with this baby. Can I stick around and watch? Of course. Now let's see. At 1 part fossil DNA, 1 part local fauna, and 1 teensy part meepole for good measure. Oh, he's making human, animal, dinosaur hybrids. Oh, maybe it's glad he's stuck on this island, because he'd never get ethical approval for that at a real reputable institution. Now, time to fire up the splicing laser and... Oh dear. Oh. Haha. Oh, it's a little guy. He just walked away. Uh-oh. Oh my. What was that? They may have just introduced a new species into the ecosystem. Be careful out there. Oof. The funny looking blue guy. Where did he wander off to? Have you seen him, little Gruffy? I don't think he has. Where did he go? I don't think we're gonna find him, are we? I think he's been released to do permanent damage to this perhaps fragile ecosystem. Oh, Professor Meepole, what terror have you wrought upon this land? If you ever make it back to the mainland, you will be sued for wildlife crimes and you will go to prison. Chris Packham will be furious. And with that, on that bombshell, I have been your host, Nitr09. This has been episode whatever of Wandering Willows. I've had enough playing for today. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Don't subscribe. Bye.